shochu. There's barley shochu.
Yeah, you get that in a can often. I love shochu. I
Yes.
love saying shochu.
Mm.
Um,
You remind
and
me.
over there you get 500 ml cans everywhere, like American style. Oh, TV 500 ml cans of beer. Once you have one of those, and
And
um, shochu in a can, 500 ml tall, 7 to 9%. They have a strong,
7 to 9%.
yeah, they have like a normal can and a strong. It's got strong written all over it. And when I go, oh, I'm going to have one sneaky strong one, 500 ml, it's half a bloody liter.
Yeah.
And it rocks me off my feet. But at home, they're like, my wife's home, they're buying it for me
Oh.
every day. 6 packs of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
that is so
Now I
unbelievable.
understand what you're saying because I'm trying to think 7 to 9%. Because I drink tequila. That's
How
like
much is that? 40.
41.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have 500 mils of tequila, half a bottle. Really?
I have
Wow.
done. Yeah, not good.
You know what? We were talking about this the other day. Someone was talking about it. All the great times I've ever had is where someone's tapped me on the shoulder, and I'm not really a drinker, to be honest. Like, I always find myself going, oh, a bit bloated, or like, oh, dude, you've gone too far.
Yeah,
You're actually
yeah.
just talking shit. Like, stop it. And my mind plays tricks with me. Like, I'm not one of those ones that just, I always pull up. But it's all the times that someone's tapped me on the shoulder and go, Drew, and there's a line of tequila shots on the bar.
Yeah.
And something about that drink with salt and lemon that takes me to the happy place where everything I say is funny, or this is what's going on. It's like every night turns into an orgy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's always great. All my tequila stories.
Yeah. See, 'cause I don't drink shots.
You drink it. That's your drink.
That's my drink.
How do you do that? Like what? With what?
Ice.
You are so hardcore. Just tequila and
That's
ice.
ice. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, explain it.
What do you mean?
Well, is it like you've got like a little glass?
You know the latte glasses?
Yep.
Yeah.
Little handle.
Oh, yeah, like the little spirit glasses they have.
Yep.
No handle.
Oh, yeah, like a 5 ounce, I think it is. 5 is this very small spirit glass. Yeah, it's a 5 and a 7 ounce. Oh,
I know the ones that they have at nightclubs and that.
yeah, just
Not
a
the
typical.
straight ones with the little,
No, yeah,
the ones that have like the square kind
yes,
of. Yeah,
that's a 5.
that.
Yeah.
With maybe 3-4 blocks of ice.
Yep.
And a nip of tequila. But Dan swears it's 2 nips. I'm like, no, that's just because there's 4 blocks of ice in it. He thinks I put 2 nips in. I swear I put 1 nip in.
See, it's in your blood though. Does your mum drink?
Mum drinks, like the doctors told her not to.
The
She's
Aussie doctors.
She's
Wankers.
allowed to have a little bit of red wine now and then, but
Yeah.
she can't drink white wine or beer because she's got cholesterol problems. Yeah, but no,
But she did. Was she ever into it?
yeah,
after work, she works hard.
She drinks a bottle of wine a night, and that's what I do now. If I'm not drinking tequila, I'll drink, and that's why, like, I stopped drinking tequila because I thought, oh, this is breaking the bank. You know, $45 for a bottle of tequila, and it's gone within 3-4 days.
Yep.
I thought, I'll switch to wine because I can buy a bottle of wine for $4 at Dan Murphy's if it's a clean skin.
Yeah.
But then, like, I was drinking a bottle of wine a night.
Yeah.
And then I started putting on weight, and I'm thinking, how can I be putting on weight? I'm not eating anymore. It was the wine.
Oh, really? Red wine or white
White wine.
Yeah, white wine's pretty gnarly. You know what I did? I had to buy, I was drinking beer, putting on weight back in the day, and went, oh, man, wasn't doing any exercise. So I was wasn't doing anything. I know, I'll drink cider. So I started getting into cider, and I put in like 3 kilos. Because it turns out cider is actually double the amount. And that's when I learned, no, red wine is the
least fattening.
So instead of buying bottles, because my wife would count how many bottles I drank,
I
I drink cask. And then I went, oh my God, I'm saving so much money. So I got into buying, seriously, $11 to $9 was my 4-liter cask.
Yeah.
And obviously I say, I had heaps of money all of a sudden. Oh, not really. I spent every dollar, but that was bad. No, not that was bad. But honestly, years went by drinking cask wine, 11% cask wine.
The game.
Yeah, not good. I'm glad I've snapped out of it. I drink beer
Yeah.
now. Ever since I went to Japan last year, I started drinking Asahi.
Well, I stopped drinking beer because I'd forget to eat if I drank beer because it makes it fills you up.
Yeah.
And so like I'd go to a restaurant absolutely like ravished.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going to collapse of starvation,
Yeah.
and I'd have a beer and it'd fill me up. Then I'd just pick at my food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this isn't good.
I work with a guy who was like a real alcoholic, like carton every night guy. And his big problem is he'd actually get rushed to hospital because he wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
So he'd actually do that every day. As soon as 5 o'clock came, he'd go straight to Dan Murphy's at Nerang.
Yeah.
And just get a carton and a bottle of champagne. And champagne was he was just a shaking mess all day. A really sad case.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. No, but that's if I go out, I like drinking beer because you can't get too messy because there's a limit to how much you can fit in your stomach. Yeah. And the nights, I don't know if you've ever seen me on the nights when I go out and drink tequila.
No.
My friends have.
I've never seen you
messy.
You've told me that you're messy, but...
Are you kidding me? I snatched the mic off you at Tully.
That's great comedy. That's the best thing ever. I was like, yes, finally someone gets it. If everyone did that, how good a show would it be?
I had people coming up to me, you're the chick that sang the Angels song. Oh, yeah,
and you faced the drummer the entire time. I spent the whole time trying to turn you around. That's right, guys. We got
an ass singing
chicks singing us. Why don't you turn around?
Oh, fun days. That was good. That was a good day.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Buskers.
Can you sing?
Buskers by the Creek was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this year is going to be pretty fun for that.
Is it?
Well, the girl that's renting here is Cindy. That's her business.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Yeah, really funny person.
Yeah.
She just came back from Thailand.
So what do you have to do because Alyssa wants to sing and Travis plays guitar. So they were thinking of doing a acoustic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll be there this year.
Yeah?
I think it's the 16th and the 17th of August.
Oh,
no,
October. 16th and the 17th. I'll have my birthday there again. Yay.
Wow, cool. Yeah.
Pardon you.
They're in. They're entered.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to let them know so they can practice.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how there was something like 80 different acts on 13 shows.
Do you have to have your own equipment though? Like you have to have your own amp. Oh, but they're buskers, so they don't need it.
Yeah. Guitar and voice. That's it.
No, that was a good day.
Yeah, it was
good
cool,
weekend. Yeah.
It's casual. Just cruising around. Nothing was too. It was just good.
It was fun.
Yeah. Yep.
I've still got footage from like when Dad.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's your dad's name?
Bill.
I forgot when you said your dad just before. I was thinking about some 80s guy, but yeah, I've met your dad.
Yeah.
Scottish. Wasn't he wearing? He made me think he's Scottish. Wasn't his name Jack or something? No.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill. I don't know that he's got Scottish.
Hey, no, what's his last
Irish.
name? Oh, can you say it?
Waters.
Okay, Bill Waters. He was wearing some sort of tartan or something. Maybe he just looked like this good old...
Probably. It's William Aloysius Warhola Waters.
Okay.
How cool is that? No, Irish. There's Irish.
Ah,
yeah.
There you go.
His grandmother's Irish.
Okay, maybe we've had this conversation.
Yeah, because that's why I called my son Corey, because he was born on St. Paddy's Day.
Oh, cool.
And his great-grandmother's Irish.
Is Corey an Irish name?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a 90 Corey's Home.
Oh, I loved Corey.
Yeah.
Kind of gave me the hint.
Okay. Corey.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
Yes.
How's good
I'm going to watch that this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? He was the one. No, Corey Haim was the blondish one. What about the other Corey?
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
From the... Was it not The Outsiders or Stand By Me?
Stand By Me. Yeah. Who may have been touched by Michael Jackson. He was one of those dudes.
Oh,
he was in with that, I don't know. I know nothing. But he's...
But Michael, do you think Michael Jackson's a pedophile?
Well, sure, he touched a few kids. But he was a great entertainer.
You think so?
I reckon he's just very, very his reality may have been very, weird.
But don't you think? See, because I don't know how far he went, but I'm kind of thinking because he was robbed of his own childhood, he probably never ever like grew up. And so in his head, he was probably still that 5 or 6 year old that wanted to have sleepovers with 5 and 6 year olds, or you know. And I don't think,
but
but like he might have just been trying to be affectionate. I don't know.
And he may have been gay at the same time. Like,
but
seriously,
didn't he have children though? They were naturally conceived.
yeah,
they?
but though,
I guess gay men can have.
Well, I was listening to this thing the other day. Like those kids now, which I saw in Japan.
Yeah.
We were actually in the airport, and Michael Jackson came in with his family, and everyone went apeshit. But I even hate talking about someone's kids like this, but a lot of people are saying, look, there's not a single bit of like DNA in these kids. These are just very white kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
but here's what I want to say, is that, oh yeah, there's a guy right from Rochdale in Brisbane.
Rochdale.
Yeah, his name is Wade. His mum is best friends with my mate's mum.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we were growing up in high school, we knew that Wade, it's something like Wade Johnson or something. There's a huge case out right now.
Yeah.
Wade was one of the kids who was discovered by Michael Jackson and went to Neverland.
Yeah.
And was one of his dancers. He was actually an impersonator when he was only 5.
I think yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, currently, now that Michael's died, he was the one saying, no, it never, ever happened, ever happened. I'll testify. Now that it's all gone, he's going, no, here's what he did. He did this, he did this, he did this. And
no way.
Yeah, he's suing the estate right now for a lot. But
why did he wait?
Well, he said he waited because just he didn't want to hurt this guy. It was kind of like
Stockholm syndrome. Is it Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah. Like I really liked that guy, and sure, we played around and did all this bad shit, but I didn't want to see him,
destroyed.
And he was one of the kids where his family was given something like $93 million. Like a hush. I'm speaking shit right now. I don't even know that was $93. $93 million.
Sounds
but
good,
but Wade,
never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah. He's from our hometown, so I remember my whole life going, "Wow, that kid." Yeah, but seriously, did you know that Michael Jackson had a special birthmark on his dick?
Let me think. I don't think I knew.
Oh, watch this. Ready, clap. More. Hey.
Oh, awesome.
I laughed and it changed colours.
Doesn't work.
No, well, yeah, this stuff came out in the case that all these kids knew that Michael Jackson had a birthmark or some sort of special mark on his dick because they were having showers with him and bed and all sort of weird stuff.
That's a bit, Okay, I might have to reevaluate my opinion about Michael Jackson and his pedophilia. Oh, who knows? Exactly,
who knows, man? And he was famous from the time he was 6.
Yeah.
His whole life is nuts. Did you ever see his
dick? No. Yes.
I'm thinking of a white dick. Are you?
I actually did imagine a white dick with a dark birthmark. Was what I on the tip. What are we talking about?
I was thinking more of the shaft area. Have you ever seen that? Oh yeah, what are we talking about? Jesus. What are we talking about? Oh, and then I thought of something else, but that's even worse to say. So I'm going to pull up.
Okay, pull up. You need to.
Chloe Svengali.
Yes.
The actress. You know her?
No.
You know her name?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it. I was thinking today, she's an actress who was in a famous 90s movie called Kids.
Yeah.
Right? And she's gone on to be, she's sort of more in the art world. She's definitely a huge actress name, beautiful, sort of model kind of looks, sort of not hot in brackets, but beautiful.
Yeah.
She did this movie called The Brown Bunny where she actually sucks the actor's dick and he comes inside it, like it all happened. And I'd
That's
heard of it.
porn.
Huh?
That's